Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I know we've been slacking and we haven't filmed two videos a week like we said we would, but we are definitely on that schedule now. So yeah. First of all, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who has subscribed to our channel and has supported us and followed us on Snapchat and on Instagram. If you do not know, Rouge Affair, our channel name, has its own Instagram that you can follow, and I'll post it somewhere in the video, maybe down here, down here. And then Emily and I also have our own separate Instagrams and Snapchats that you can follow us at. We usually have everything linked down below in the description bar, but if you want to know right now, we'll have them listed on the screen somewhere. I have no idea. Anyway, so I wanted to go ahead and film a really quick just how I get ready when I'm in a rush, or just my go-to everyday super simple quick and easy like makeup look for you guys. Yes, I know it's a different background. I thought I'd just switch it up a bit. It's my desk, which is a hot mess, and I probably won't film facing this way again until I kind of clean it up and make it look a little bit presentable. Anyways, let's just get right into the video. Okay. Alright, so the very first thing that I do is I always go for things that I know are going to work for me and my skin type, and that I don't have to worry about like how it's going to last throughout the day. So my top two, as you can see, is the Smashbox Primer Water. I only have like a little bit left in here. And then lately I've been really loving, if you guys haven't seen, I did a one brand tutorial with Milani. It's a Perfection face primer. It's supposed to be hydrating and pore minimizing. I don't really have too many big pores, but I really like the way this feels on my skin. So yeah, I just go ahead and spritz my face. Once that like dries into the face, I go ahead and add on some of this, and I basically just squeeze this onto my face. That's all I do. If you guys prefer this view, let me know in the comment bar. I've been breaking out like crazy. I have this like massive pimple right there. Oh, let's call him Charlie. So once that's set, I just pick up any, honestly, like any lip balm that I have, just to prep them. I usually don't do any lipstick when I'm like in a rush or anything like that, so yeah. I know a lot of you guys probably aren't a fan of correcting, but even when I'm in a rush, I have to correct. Like, it's just something that I need to do. So I'll just pick up something that's really easy, and I just go in with my finger. So after that is done, you want to go in with a tool that you're really comfortable with. I usually do a beauty blender and just pounce it everywhere, but a brush is actually a really fast way to buff in foundation. And so I'll just spritz whatever one I have with some Fix Plus, or you can do the primer water, and then I use a foundation that I know like is going to work well for me throughout the day. So this is the Laura Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid. Do you see how fast that was? Like seconds. The very next thing I usually end up doing is just grabbing the concealer and going in with it. Because I already know the look I'm going for, I know there's not going to be any fallout. Like I said, we're doing something really simple, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab that right now. And again, I go for things that I know are going to work for me, so I always go for the Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I kind of mix, depending on the day, 25 medium and 15. It just depends on how much sleep I've gotten that day and if I need like extra coverage or to really brighten underneath. And then we're going to take the same brush that we used for our foundation and buff that in. I won't go ahead and use like two separate powders. I'll just use one that's like my skin tone and kind of buff it all over my face and use that to set the under eyes. You just kind of dip it in there and buff it. I don't contour, so I'm going to go ahead and bronze and more up the face. So I'll go ahead and use my go-to bronzers, and honestly the go-to ones are the Butter Bronzer in Bronzer from Physician Formula, and the Wet n Wild Bronzer. Both of these are really, really pretty. And I'm just going to basically just bronze the perimeter of my face. So I'm going to go in with a blush that I love and I've had for years, and it's the L'Oreal True Match. It's something that, I mean, I don't even know how long I've had this, but it is beautiful. It's beautiful. It goes with anything, literally. This is the one in Soft Sun. I don't switch brushes. I go in with the same bronzer brush. I just go ahead, look at that already. Like, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, but it's beautiful. The other brush I pick up is a small like pro stippling brush. This is the Laura Geller Baked Gelato like illuminator in ballerina, but I just dip it in there and I get a lot. Deposit it like right on top of the blush and on the top of my cheekbone. Now for the eyes, there are only 2 tools that I use, if not just one. I'll either go in with this, which is the Sephora Pro Tapered Crease Brush, or I'll go in with this. This is the brush that came in with the Anastasia palette, this one right here, the World Traveler palette. And honestly, I go in with the bronzer I used on my face and buff that into the crease. So we're going to use the Butter Bronzer just so we get some definition. For the lid shade, I'm going to go ahead and take the highlighter we used on our face. Literally all I do is just pack that on the lid. If I'm not going to do my brows whatsoever, I'll just go in with a clear brow gel. And this is the Eyebrow Defining Gel from Cella. I got this in a BoxyCharm, I think, at one point. I'm not going to even attempt to do my brows because it's something that I honestly wouldn't do in the mornings. I would just leave them. Alright, so then the very next thing that we do is an inner corner highlight. So just picking it up, running that under both in the inner corner as well. And then the very next thing is mascara. My tried and true is the Essence Princess Mascara, the green one. It is beautiful. I love it. I love the wand. It's straight. I know how it's going to work. I know how it's going to look, and that's what I put on the lashes. And then before we go onto our lower lash line, this is the time like while the top lashes are drying. I'm going to go ahead and take a banana shade and run that under my eyes to brighten it up, like I said. You don't want to go too heavy like I just did. Holy crap. And then when that's done, we'll just go in with the lower lashes with the same mascara. The very last thing now, second to last thing to do is just lips. And honestly, the only thing I'd grab, it's either I keep my lips like this. I, of course, remove like if there's foundation on them or whatever. Or I take a lip gloss, one that's going to like plump and look glossy and healthy. And I always go for the Buxom one. As you can see, it gives like a slight pink tint to the lips. And it also plumps and smells so good. From here on out, you can either spray your face just to soak up the extra powders. So we're going to go ahead and do that. But anyway, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share and subscribe. Emily and I are trying to reach 100 subscribers. So we're really, really excited. We're getting up there. We're about to reach 100. And those who have continued to support our channel from the very beginning, we have like 0 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, until next time, guys.